And we back! Today's goal is to rebuild a team in a Legends draft where we have the 30th pick every single round. And there's just one more rule that we'll get to later in the video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get into it. First thing we got to do is random select our team. This is a Legends draft with no duplicates. So we got Braun, we got MJ, we got Larry, we got Elijah Wan, we got O'Neal, and we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, we have to force it so that the Cleveland Cavaliers have the 30th pick. They would have had 18, but we're swapping it out. Shout out to the Bulls, who come up big in this one because you're going from a 30th pick to the 18th pick or whatever. But here we are. First pick goes LeBron. Second pick goes Abdul-Jabbar. Then Kobe stays with the Lakers. MJ's going to Houston and so on and so forth. We just want to get to pick number 30. Now, the other rule that we have cemented for ourselves is that we cannot draft, sign any current day players. Anybody that we like, sorry, Kawhi Leonard, even though you could be the player that we draft right now. No. We have to go with somebody that has been retired. So, my question is, who do we prioritize? Allen Iverson at 6 foot. They got him listed as a 1 guard. That's pretty interesting. We got to charge the controller. Hold on one sec. I'm looking at these two dudes. I'm looking at the Admiral and I'm looking at Steve Nash. Could we build a great team around Steve Nash? I see D Rose there. I shouldn't have went down to see D Rose because now I'm kind of tempted. I'm going to go get Steve Nash, 96 overall player. And that is the first pick that we get. And again, we get the last pick in every single round. So let's hope that we got a nice little running mate with him. Derrick Rose is still there. Dang, I could have went the Admiral and still had Derrick Rose. That's tragic. Everybody here is a point guard. That's so bad, man. Okay, that's fine. We got Alonzo Mourning. We got Pistol Pete Maravich. We got Willis Reed, George Mikan. Dang, I wish I could go back in time. Just 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. I would have took the Admiral and I would have had like Jason Kidd or Zeke or Tony Parker even. I don't know. All right, the best shooting guard available is Sidney Moncrief, Pistol Pete Maravich, and then Joe Dumars. Paul Pierce is there, George Gervin, and Chris Mullin. We do got David Robinson, but something tells me David Robinson, he gonna be there next round. I should go big. The last time D12 and Steve Nash played together, it wasn't pretty. But now D12 is in his prime and Steve Nash is too, so maybe it'll be better. I'm thinking about it. I'm no longer thinking about it. I think I'm just going to do it. Forget thinking. Do. I told you Dennis Rodman was going to be there. It's just something about his game. I feel like he wasn't going to get drafted. I don't think I'm drafting him either, by the way. But that don't leave a lot. We got to hope that Chris Bosh survives to the next round, I guess. I just don't like. We're in 2025, 2026. I don't think he translates well, man. I think he might still give a lot of rebounds and play great defense, but shooting 30% from the field is too much for me. Small forward west, we got Alex English, we got Mr. Johnson, we got Cliff Haggins, Lou Hudson. Sean Marion, but Sean Marion might be there next round too. I could go B-Roy. I could go Manu and then draft my 6th man right now. You know what? I'm going Manu and drafting my 6th man right now. Is that crazy? Because I'm not starting Manu Ginobili. I think his role is his role, and his role is always going to be his role. You know what I'm saying? Chris Bosh is gone. Dude, our team stinks. Oh my God. I'm taking Sean Marion. I have drafted so poorly. So poorly. All right, we lock. Bob Love, Bulls legend, is the best power forward that we could potentially get. We got Zach Randolph, we got Byron Beck, we got Tom Chambers, we got Rashard Lewis. Dang, man. Blake Griffin is down there. I'm taking Boogie Cousins. Right now the team don't make sense, okay? Let me draft my team, and then we'll make it make sense on the back end. Trust. Just have a little bit of trust. I may have to take a Jerry Sloan here. Two-way midi scoring cleaner. The man has great defense, rebounds well for a 6'5" shooting guard. Boy. Hey, man. At the end of the day, we're going to win a championship, and y'all going to look back on this draft and say, dang, Kenny was cooking. That's what you're going to have to say. That's what you're going to have to say. I think I'll draft Peja Stojakovic here. 6'10", powerful, small forward, light it up. I don't think we still have drafted a power forward because all the power forwards that are good are gone. Do I want Buck Williams as my starting 4-man? I got Tom Googs. I got Kenyon Martin down here. I just feel like I keep putting off the power forward position because we could get somebody later. I could go get Josh Smith to start for us. I don't know. I don't even know. How do I see who's already on my team? Can we do that? Oh, view roster. Boom. So Yeah, we got 0 power forward. That's last week. Or no, it's probably like 3 weeks ago now. John Wall announced his retirement. I'm drafting him. And now, next round, I'm 100% going power forward. And I'm hoping that the guy that I want is still on the board. And Antoine Jameson is gone. All right. I thought I was going to be able to just get him a little bit later. So if I can't get Antoine Jameson, I don't know anything about this dude. I don't know what even one of the teams you played for. What are you great at? Great rebound, great post defense. Scoring is... Who are you? Like, I've seen the name before. Don't get me wrong. Because we've done these drafts before. But I've never really looked them up. Played for the Indiana Pacers in the end of the 60s in the ABA League. Never played in the NBA. This is probably why I don't know much about him. Multiple-time All-Star. 4 times to be exact. 2-time champ. Nice, great career from him. Shout out to him. But I'm going to go with Josh Smith, I guess. See, Cooper Flagg just got drafted in the 10th. Shout out to Cooper Flagg. I got to go another power forward now, too. I might as well just go Bob Netto and find some stuff out about him. Let's see what he's good at, see what he's bad at. And I think we start Josh Smith. Mr. Steals and blocks himself, Mr. Stocks himself. And at this point in time, we should have 2 of everything. So now we can just draft on what we want. BJ Armstrong, Terrell Brandon. We got some short kings up top. I respect that. It's a lot of great point guards. I think if I do this video again, I just hold off on the point guard position and go get somebody else. Do I go first team all defense, or do I go lights out shooting? I'm gonna go Tony Allen, just to close out some games. Maybe, try to make that our identity from the third stringers. This is where things get tough because most of the players that left are going to be current players. So I kind of got to take what I can get, like a Big Country, a Sweenator. Sure. I guess these last 2 rounds, look at how many current players are getting drafted. So I may have to just draft somebody that's a 60 if I can't find no formers. We do got Dennis Scott. Shout out to D3. We'll take that. And then our last round, the last pick of the entire draft. What former player is going to be there? Brad Davis. Don't know anything about Brad Davis. I do know Dear Armstrong, though. A lot of point guards. Sheesh. Kirkheim, boom. I got my guy. I got my savior of the franchise. All right. Now listen, I can see the comment already. Kenny, the team that you drafted is awful. And guess what? You probably right. But we got a lot of defense and a lot of interesting pieces on this team. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to hit the save, right? And then we're going to turn off autosave. I want to see, before I make trades, my first run through, I'm just curious to see how good of a team I drafted. And I'm definitely prepared to lose every game, but I mean, look at the guys. I'm definitely prepared to lose every game from here on out. But the team don't look too bad. See, look, we have an identity, ladies and gentlemen. That identity is defense. You think about it. We got Sean Marion. We got Josh Smith. We got Dwight Howard. I forget Jerry Sloan. That guy was an all-defensive guy, I think. Let's go ahead and check that out. Jerry Sloan. Oh, he might have played before. Oh, no, all defensive teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only played in the league for 11 years, y'all. And he was a 6-time all-defense. Come on, man. They weren't even counting steals and blocks early in his career. But once they did finally get to count them, he was averaging 2.5 steals per. Talk to me. The man was nice. So it looked like I drafted a good team. See, y'all was hating. I just knew you was going to be a hater, bro. I was reading the comments before they was even drawn out. It's cool. We did all right. We did okay. Well, I'll see you at the end of the season. Like we're a playoff team. And then no matter what happens, we're going to go back on this save file and then make trades to make this the best team of all time. In the awards for this season, you got Wilt the Steel, Tim Hardaway, and Abdul Jabbar, Charles Barkley, Tyronn Lue. So like Jokic was the Cup MVP. Anybody from Cleveland? Anybody? Can I get some all defensive teams at least? No, I mean there are a lot of legendary defenders in this simulation. Like I mean, all of the legendary defenders, if you really think about it, they're all here. So I ain't tripping about it too much. We ended up being the 1 seed. Bro, y'all can't ever tell me that we don't draft good on this channel, bro. Because I be seeing the comments. We did it. I ain't even think I was spazzing like that. But a 1 seed? A 1 seed? Come on, man. Shout out to Mr. Nash here. Mr. MVP. 50, 40, 90. That's what he do. He always is 50, 40, 90. Here are all the stats if you cared. Nobody's ever going to really put up ridiculous stats because remember, all of each other's teammates are all-time players. But the fact that we as the 1 seed is crazy. Oh, we almost got eliminated in the first round. That would have been tragic. But you know, Steve Nash came to play. That's what I like about Steve Nash. Even though he never was a guy to average a bunch of points, when we got to the postseason, you definitely had times where you could drop a little 30 ball, a little 40 ball, you know, do what he could do. We lose in the second round. Cool. Not even tripping. Because now we go back and we do the thing that we came here to do, which is rebuild. Now it would be very, very funny. It would be very, very funny if I rebuilt this team and we were worse. Let's see what we could do. All right, I would love to actually go get somebody that can like really generate his own offense. Like no disrespect to Sean Marion, but we kind of just got like Steve Nash, Manu Ginobili, and I guess a post touch from DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall for like creators. I need somebody that can really create. So let's see what the trade finder can bring us. I guess the question is, what do we sacrifice to get there? I mean, Jerry Sloan. Maybe we look for a shooting guard. Jerry Sloan and Dennis Scott. Jeez, that was a lot to say. I just need somebody that could go out there and hoop a little bit. Do I just go out there? I can't get Donovan Mitchell as a current player. I was about to say Donovan Mitchell's kind of perfect right now. Nah, I can't be Donovan Mitchell. All right, let's see what else we can build. Build our own trades. Shooting guards across the league. So it's going to be a lot of nice current players, man. Mitch Richmond wouldn't be the worst option here. Can I just go get Dwayne Wade? Boom. Oh, no. That's a big fear of mine where you got all of these legendary teams. Just look, everybody's contending and everybody's buying. Hold on, I saw rebuilding. Carmelo Anthony would be perfect. I know it's an expensive guy, but he's on a rebuilding team. He's in Detroit, a team that probably should have drafted him back all them years ago. If we can somehow walk out of here, not with Jerry West, but with Carmelo Anthony, we'd be set. Now I know I should be looking shooting guard here. They won't page it, they won't cap, but I can't get Pascal Siakam. I literally can't. So instead of Siakam, I can't get LaMelo, Kelly Tripucka. Can I get Mark Eden instead? They want Manu. They give us Donovan Mitchell. I can't take Donovan Mitchell back, bro. I don't want to give up Pager. Oh, we did. Okay. So Carmelo Anthony, welcome to the team. That does leave us kind of vulnerable at the shooting guard position. I like that whoever made this roster has it so that Manu Ginobili literally cannot be a starter. No matter how bad your shooting guard is, they'll never put Manu in the starting spot. That's kind of cool. I could run this lineup to keep some defensive integrity, run Carmelo at the 4. Now, there's a lot of great big power forwards in this league right now, when you think about all time, but like we can keep some defensive integrity if we do this. Maybe it's Marion at the 4 instead of Melo. It don't really matter. I guess they both 6'7". We can still go get another shooting guard. I want to keep Tony Allen around as a backup, but Captain Kirk, Swin Nader, and a pick. We didn't give up a pick for Carmelo. That's the meta. Save your picks for future trades. Oh yeah, trade finder is never gonna be the thing. I don't think. All those trades suck. But if we go back and we go look for another rebuilding team, they got big game James Worthy. They got JoJo White. They got Beal, who we can't get. Okay. I think we can make trades with buying teams. They just become more expensive. So like Ray Allen plays for the Pels. Can I snag Ray Allen? It's going to be an expensive price tag. I'm already knowing. But if we can walk out of there with Ray Allen, come on, man, we'd be up. Vince Carter won't be bad either because he could play the 2. But Ray Allen, we'd be up. In this hypothetical, since we did get Melo, I could get Bob up. They won't Nash. They say, hey, give me your best player. And I ain't mad at them for asking, but guess what? I'm going to give you picks instead. Boom. They won't Nash. They'll give us Mark Price. I don't really care for Mark Price in this hypothetical trade. They won't Marion. They'll give us Tommy Heinsohn. I'd like to keep the Matrix on the team. Let's try this again at another first-round pick. And what's their counter on this one? They want Manu. See, I can't give them Manu. Okay, you can't have your cake and eat it too. So Sean Marion, I'm sorry, I had to do it. So now they got Ray Allen at the 2 with Steve Nash, Melo, Josh Smith, and see, that's a good team still. We lacking on the depth a little bit. I don't really need Tommy Heinsohn around. So maybe I think that's a trade finder trade. I think that's a trade finder trade. Our point guard position, cool. Shooting guard position looks amazing. Ray Allen, Manu Ginobili. Our small forward position could use some help. Power forward could use a little bit of help. And then centers look fine. So Tommy Heinsohn. Had to throw you in that trade finder, brother. Yao Ming, welcome to the team. Now, yes, that does not fit a need of ours, but that makes DeMarcus Cousins potentially expendable if we could go out there and go get Yao Ming. We do need to sign some players, and again, we can't sign current players, so Brad for a minimum. JJ Redick ain't current. I mean, he's currently coaching, but he ain't a current player. So that's easy. So Boogie Cuz, and I want to keep the captain around. Y'all know me. I got a lot of love for Captain Kirk Heinrich. So he ain't ever going. If I ever draft him, just know he ain't never going to get traded. Interesting trade. We don't need Brandon Roy because we got Manu and we got Ray Allen, but a Brandon Roy trade ain't that bad. We got Big Bill Walton. That's a good trade. Okay, Trey finding kind of talking to me a little bit with this one. I might have to just go Bill Walton off the strength, or we can go Powell and just move Powell over to the 4. I mean, he played 4 for the majority of his career anyway, and y'all know I love Powell for his few years here in Chicago where he was an all-star. I can go Powell and move him over, even though we got higher overall players in here. Like, we got literally a former MVP here. Oh, that's making me think though. Do I just stop messing around? I'm going Bill Walton. I'm sorry, pal. I had to go Bill Walton. It was there. He's so good, and he can run the 4. So like, boom, he great passer, great defender in his prime. This team is looking pretty good. I think all we need is a backup. Oh no, we got Modest in the trade. Oh no. We have to turn the clocks back. We have to give them that trade back. I did not realize that Modest was in it. So they take the screenshot. I'm going to force them to accept this trade. We got to go back. We can't do it. I did not realize Modest was in that trade. Throw on that trade override real quick. It was with the Hornets. Hornets fans, I'm sorry I did it to you. I don't know. I feel like you lost that trade, actually. We gave them him. We gave them Brad. And you know what? Because I messed up, y'all keep the picks. That's an L on my part. That's an L on my part. So y'all keep the picks here. Oh, I put on forced trade. Didn't even need to do that. I'm trying to get Dave Cohen. He's so good, but I don't have many assets. They want JJ Redick. Boom! So he's gonna run our 4 because he's got the versatility to be able to do that. He can shoot, he can defend, he can rebound. So right now we're running Nash, Allen, Carmelo, Dave Cohen's D12. Yao Ming, Manu Ginobili, John Wall, Josh Smith, Jeff Teague. No, I'm going to make that Tony Allen. I'm going to make Tony Allen a 3, and we're going to run Tony Allen out there. And that's the team. That's the team, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the perfect. We won, 52 games with the other simulation without doing trades. First game is a big win. And it is, man, Ray Allen. Ray Allen might break the 3-point record. Steph Curry, watch out. And look at Dave. Look, this is, come on. Are we going to lose more than 6 games? Probably, but I'm going to say no. That jersey look real good on you, Mr. Diesel. You missed out on being able to rock that one. Here are all the awards. Really, really happy about the team performance. As you can see, 60 games. I think we won 52 the previous year. So, big come-ups. We got more wins under the table, and we should be the 1 seed. Yeah, we're the 1 seed again. Charlotte Hornets. They're rocking with Shea, Amin Thompson, Grant Hill, Evan Mobley, and of course Bill Walton. So this is the team that we tried to make a trade with earlier. It's a really nice team. Every team we're gonna say the same thing because everybody is in the all-time draft. But we're up 2-1. Make that 3-1. We are up 3-2. No game 7s, but we. All right, they want to take D12 out of the star lineup and put Mr. Ming there. All right, y'all. He's shooting 37% from the field. I'm acting like I didn't see that, and we're going to simulate. Actually, I'm going to close my eyes. Okay, I'm lying. I'm looking at my other monitor that tells me the score. And we're going to win! Let's go! We're going to the second round of the postseason. Can you imagine? Because at least the last year's team with no trades made it to the second round. Sheesh, that would have been embarrassing. If we would have lost, Dave Cohen's was amazing. 31, 9, and 6 with 4 blocks. Ray Allen hit 4 threes. That's it. We hit 5 threes as a team. What is this, 2004? Ooh, that's so interesting. Is 3-point shooting down? Let's see. League leaders, Shea led in scoring. 7 3-pointers attempted. Wow. That is so very interesting. I don't know why that would be the case. Why would 3-pointers be down? I don't know. But it's very intriguing. Second round of postseason. Oh, Kyle Lowry can't stay away from Toronto. He is the greatest rapper. Yeah, he got bars too. Greatest Raptor of all time. They got Pip, they got Coleman, they got Bob McAdoo. we are significantly better. Oh my God. Oh, let me stop talking like that, because any team can catch you on any given night. And the only thing they got to do is catch you 4 times out of 7, and then boom, it's over. 1-2 matchup on both sides. Tony Parker. Oh, LeBron James, Tony Parker, Bob Lanier, Zion, and Clyde Drexler. Bron, I can't lie, bro. That Pacer jersey don't look that bad on you. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm tripping. But I don't think that Pacer jersey look bad. That Pacer jersey don't look that bad. Come on, Carmelo. This is your time to shine. Game 1, we win. But now we shot a lot of threes. That's so interesting. But Manu was 7 of them by himself, 38 points off the bench. I don't know how he don't just get handed 6 man of the year every year. We lose game 2, but we win game 3 behind Manu Ginobili. Talk about raising your performances come postseason. Oh my God, Ray Allen with a great game. And we get to the NBA Finals to go against the Warriors, a good old-fashioned Cavs-Warriors rivalry. They got Magic, they got Moncrief, they got Baylor, they got Sidney Wicks, who I don't know much about. They got Wes Unseld. They have a small team. Big guard, big point guard, big point guard. But other than that, small team. Wes Unseld, 6'7", running the 5 spot. Oh, they win game 1. It didn't matter. That didn't matter. Okay, it's cool. Game 2. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Ray Allen with a little 4 3-point game. Game 3, we win behind Carmelo Anthony getting to the basket, I'm assuming, and getting to that mid-range jab step. But ladies and gentlemen, you draft. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you draft well. You make good trade. Listen, we went into that draft not knowing what we was gonna do, and we thought we put together an awful team, and it was great. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.